How you doing? Welcome on in. Today we're going to learn a new chord straight off the bat. So are you ready? We're going to learn the chord B7. Okay, you ready for this? You're going to, here's the chord box. You're going to put your second finger, second fret on the A string. First finger is the first fret on the D. And your third finger is the second fret on the G string. And you're going to strum from just the A string down. Okay, so just using three fingers. Now, you can use your fourth finger on the second fret on the E as well if you want to. You don't have to. For now, I'm happy with just second finger on second fret A, first finger, first fret D, third finger, second fret G, and strumming from the A string down. Let's have a good look at that. It's quite awkward. It's a little mini triangle shape. So that's B7. And like I said, if you want to, try and put your little finger on the second fret on the E string. It's hard, but if you want to have a go, have a go. Okay, are you just going to practice that now? This is quite a tough chord. But you're ready, you can do this, okay? And so let's just do our normal checks. So get your chord ready. I'm just going to pluck each note. So depending if you got your little finger on or off, it's going to sound slightly different. Over the notes, make sure nothing is buzzing. You've really got to get on your fingertips for this. How does it feel? Okay, take your fingers off, gives your hand a shake, and just have a good think. Look at the chord box. Let's try it again. Just plonking down one finger at a time and making sure no finger is accidentally curling over and going flat and starting to block the other strings. Now you've got to get right fingertips out. Push your wrist forward a little bit if you need to. Okay, so once you start, if you need to pause and just try and get comfortable with that. If you're feeling at least vaguely comfortable, we're just going to do this little picking game. So we're going to do the A string, jump over to the G, back to the D, over to the B. Just that, we're going to go. So A, G, D, B. And just see if we can get a nice little rhythm there going. Okay, now let's strum it. Strum these, I want you to go down and up. Let's get faster. Okay, take your fingers off. Shake your hands. This hurts, this is a hard one. Okay, we're going to do one more round of that. So get your fingers down, fingertips, get everything in position. And we'll do that strumming thing again. Now I want you to focus. If we got 4 beats, say if we go down, up, adds up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to emphasize beat number 1. I want that to be louder than the others. With me. And what you're probably noticing is I'm just doing little half movements for beats 2, 3, and 4. I'm doing one big downstroke for beat number 1, and then I'm just doing little half effort ones in the middle, and you know, it sounds alright. worried about hitting all the strings. I'm only worrying on that first beat. Nice loose wrists. Keep going. Let's do that faster. Alright, there you go. Got a brand new chord, B7. Well done. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about this word that I've been using, bars. You've been hearing me say it. I say this. Look at the first bar. Let's play 3 bars of this. So what is a bar? Okay, it's a very important word for music, and so we kind of need to understand it on a slightly deeper level now. A bar is basically a unit of time. Okay, it's a measure, and so I want you to look at these sums. Okay, so tell me what does that add up to? Like how many beats is that? 4, right? And then if we look, here is 4 bars, and add up all the ones, like what does each box add up to? Take a minute, work it out. Each individual box, what do they all add up to? 4. Every box adds up to 4. And that's how bars work. They're designated an amount of beats. And then, so whatever song you're playing, if the bars are 4 beats, which is the most common, every single bar in that song will last for 4 beats. But you might vary the rhythm. You might not just play a straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You might be making combinations. You might be hitting one bar. You might just hit let it ring for 4. Next bar you might go 1, 2, 3, 4, and the bar after you might go 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as it adds up to 4 and lasts for that space of time, then it's going to work with the song. And they don't have to be 4, by the way. Sometimes, you'll find 3 or 6 is fairly common in a lot of music, but sometimes you get 5s or 7s. But 4 is the most common one, especially for like rock, pop, hip hop, most sort of modern forms of music. 4 beats in a bar is common. You've seen it many times. Why do drummers always go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the song starts? It's because they're working in units of 4 for that song. Okay, so that's what a bar is. If you've got any questions about that, if that didn't make too much sense, send me an email, and I'll try and do better. So we're going to put this into action now. All right, we're going to look. Here is 4 bars of music, and as you can see, I haven't written out any rhythms here. I've just put the chords in the boxes, and we're going to hold each one for 4 beats. Like we've been doing when we've been practicing. We're just going to strum it once, let it ring out for the 4 beats, and then change. So now it's got the new chord B7 in there, so that might trip you up, but just remember, think ahead, be ready for it when it comes. And we're just going to play through this once together. If you want to listen and count along, then fine. If you want to give it a go, give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, next chord. Now I'm thinking about B7. 3, 4, 2, and 3, 4. Last bar. 2, 3, 4. So that's how it works, and quite often you'll see that when you're reading music. Sometimes they've just got a chord chart. They've just got the names of the chords and how many bars you've got to play each one for. So you're just, that's for the rhythm player, and then someone else might have a melody sheet. Anyway, that's just something to think about, when you get out there and start reading music and doing gigs and all that stuff. Let's do that again. All right, this time we're going to repeat it. We're going to play it once through and go straight back to the beginning. So we're playing the whole thing twice, with no break in the middle. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, moving next chord. 2, 3, B7. 2, 3, 4, and back to E. Now we're going back to the beginning. So I'll strum at E again. Here we go. Now, 2, count along with me. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, next one. 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 3, 4, and stop. Okay, well done. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to show you how I can play different rhythms. I know the bar length. I know I've got 4 beats for each chord, for each box. So now I can start to fill it in a little bit. And it sounds like this. So don't play along. Watch for just one time round. So 1, 2, 3. But sorry, don't play along, but count along. You keep counting. It's very important to practice counting. So count out loud or tap your foot on the floor along with the rhythm, along with the pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. 2 and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Do you see what's happening? The amount of beats stays the same. The 1, 2, 3, nice and steady, really slow. Keep on going, but I can fill in almost anything I want in between, as long as I don't cut the bar short, as long as I don't accidentally go for 3 beats or extend it out for 5. As long as I stick to 4, I'm good and I'm playing that song correctly. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I want you to pause the video and I want you to either, got 2 options here, either just practice doing the changes because we've got this new chord which you're probably still getting used to. In fact, you're almost definitely just getting used to. So just practice strumming once on the downbeat and let it ring for 4 and go through it that way. Or if you're feeling more confident, try and fill in the gaps a little bit, but keep this count of 4 in your head. Okay, you have a go. You choose what you're going to do. Pause, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, how is that? Have some fun? Good. We're just going to finish off today. We're just going to play through a couple of our little tunes just to have some fun and go over them before we finish. So should we do Smoke on the Water? You ready? Have a look at it. Remember what you have to do. Let's play it 2 times through. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. Alright, how's that? If that was a bit too fast, don't worry, just play it through once yourself now, slow, whatever tempo you want to go. And just to finish on, let's do Satisfaction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Try and join in. Did that wrong? Good. So just remember that tricky da da da. If you want to, I would just spend some time practicing that little run. Getting that good. Yeah? Spend a bit of time doing that. Okay, one more time together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well done. So practice that B7 a little bit before you stop. Just go over it a couple of times before you finish. See you tomorrow.